Hello everybody, Jeffrey McAvoy here. In this video we will be covering how to change the alpine window seals on your Land Rover Discovery. As you can clearly see right here, it is a definite necessity. There's no wondering why it was raining inside the car. This video is part of the water ingress tracking process. See how you can just fit anything in there, and so it's hardly surprising that water gets in. So first thing to do is to remove the locking strip. You have to be aware that this locking strip does not come with the new rubber gasket. You have to order it separately. I was not aware of that, so I had to reuse it. Now this little plastic wedge, it's just a matter of easing the window out in the two corners and gently prying it out. In fact, this is real time, so that's pretty much how long it takes to get at it. Now remove the old seal and closely inspect the hole itself, because they are prone to rust in this area. So if you find any rust, now's the time to take care of it, most definitely. And using some glass cleaner, just clean away the edges of the hole. I also used some detailing clay to get rid of the asperities and contaminants that were stuck on there. It's worthwhile while it's off to give a thorough clean, even on the inside as well. Why the heck not, while we're there, you know, and makes everything look brand new and makes me feel much better. Get the new seal and spray it liberally with glass cleaner. This will help it attain its final position. So you can maneuver it in place, starting by one of the corners, choose whichever you like, and just ease it in. It's pretty straightforward procedure. Now it might not stay in place, so just make sure you press it in nicely. Then clean the alpine window itself. If you feel like giving it a tint, might as well do it right now as well while it's off the car. You can either do it yourself or have a professional do it for you. I must admit that I quickly had to go, but gave up the idea because I was sort of short on time. So I found it easier to start before replacing the window itself by refitting the locking strip in place on the bottom half of the seal. How do I know this? Because I fiddled on the underside for way too long. So this is the method that I've figured out, which worked for me. I'm not saying it is the universal method of doing it, but it definitely worked for me. So this is how I did it. If you used to work at Solihull and fitted these alpine windows at the factory, by all means do leave a comment in the comment section. I will be really happy to know how it was done, and especially how long it took you. All in all, this procedure took me roughly half an hour on the second window. Now once you've liberally coated the window and the seal in some glass cleaner, you just have to refit it in the seal itself, starting by the bottom, working your way upwards, working either side, while gently applying a constant force on the window itself. You obviously don't want to lean on it, because you'll probably go right through, even though it's tempered glass, but still, you know, you need to be careful. And while you apply pressure, just work the lip of the seal around the window as you go. Now eventually it'll just pop right in there. Keep maintaining pressure, otherwise it'll pop right back out. And while you do that, continue locking in the locking strip, and that's pretty much it. Obviously end by giving it a good clean and so on and so forth, but that's pretty much all there is to it. So you can definitely tackle this job yourself. It's a bit of a fiddle, but it's definitely worth doing. In this case, it was raining inside the car heavily, which is quite annoying, and it's been going on for too long, so it has led to other problems which will be covered in other videos. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I like your support, and I like the fact that you like my videos, so please show your appreciation by dropping a like, leaving a comment, and I will catch you all in the next video. Thanks guys.